Good evening, everyone. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg. I hope you had a good week. Today is being Friday, the weekend's coming, but hopefully majority of you are staying home, so it's, weekend may not change much. Some of us are frontline workers. We continue to go to work every day, so especially last 3 weeks being really, really crazy busy for us at the pharmacy. I am totally exhausted and I'm looking forward to relaxing on the weekend and catching up some sleep. With all these things happening and the way we are ending up working, etc. at the pharmacy, there's some of us get a little bit stressed out, some of us get a bit upset, and others get actually really, really irritated and totally angry at some people or some situation. I don't think that's helpful because the other day I talked about how stress affect on your body and your health and your immune system. So at this time of the with the COVID-19, we all want to stay healthy. We all want to be eating properly and making sure the immune systems are working properly. So when you get stressed or angry or having negative reaction at work or even your day-to-day life with whatever situation, hi Ron, that you are in because of this COVID-19, if you are negative, it's gonna stress your system more and it will affect your immune system and it will affect your digestive system, and all of that's gonna cause more issue. So you need to look at even little thing from a positive point of view. For some of you that end up staying at home with your kid and family and spouse, look at it as this is staycation time, that you've been working so much and so hard that now even though you're forced to stay home with the family, this is the precious time that you're giving to spend that time and even to get to know your kid a little bit. If you're working so much and you don't have time for them, this is the time to spend with them. This is the time to spend with your family, and you should be happy with it. For some of us working outside, my kids are at home. I wish I can stay home with them to enjoy this time with them, but I don't have this luxury as a lot of you are. So I'm looking at it from that point of view, that I am actually envy of some of you that who can stay home and spend the time with your kids and your family. Hi, Jim. For me, I'm working so much last 3 weeks that I'm actually exhausted to the point that at night I'm actually, even though exhausted, I can sleep. I can fall asleep until about midnight, until 1 in the morning. And in the morning, I'm getting up at 6:37 to go to work again, and that's really getting me. And I could have get really upset and say, that's enough for me. And hi, Diana, good to see you here. And, I can be grouchy, but I am looking at it from a positive point of view that I'm giving the opportunity to serve my patient. Right now, I'm actually in the lab for 3 weeks straight, making compound myself. I can tell you that last 10 years, I really have not compounded that much. I create formula, I create, suggestion and discuss with my staff in the lab, how do we do this? What's the better way? I'm more of the visionary for my practice, and then I do the clinical side and I see patient. Last 3 weeks, I have not had time to see any patient. I'm literally in the lab making medication myself. Yesterday, I made 1,200 capsules the whole day by myself. Today, I made 100 suppository plus another 200 capsules. I can tell you that I have not done that in last 10 years. And I'm looking at it saying, this is my privilege. And I appreciate that I have a chance to do this. And my operation manager is laughing at me last 3 weeks saying, you have not been into the lab last 10 years compared to last 3 weeks. Absolutely. And I'm relearning how to do some of these medication better than I've done before. I actually got better how to pour suppository into these plastic shell and how to seal it, because last 3 weeks I've done probably 200 or 300 suppository myself, and I've done probably 3 dozens of rocket suppository myself. There's a couple of pharmacist friends that know what I'm talking about, and I'm literally going in and doing that. But at the same time, I'm trying to do my operation. Especially today, I found out this morning when I walk into the store that I know one of my technicians is at the self-isolation, so I have to go into the lab. But when I got in there in the lab, as I'm making stuff, my pharmacist that's supposed to cover me on Friday couldn't get out because we had a snowstorm yesterday, so she snowed in, so she couldn't come out. So she's messaging me, but I'm in the lab. And, I didn't see the message because I'm in the lab counting up and making compound. So my operation manager came and knocked on the lab door and got me out and said, this is a situation, what do you want to do? So I looked at him and I smiled and I said, tell her to stay home. She can get out anyway. And she got 2 young kids at home, both younger than 10 years old. So she might as well stay home with them because she can't get out to take them to daycare. So I said, I'll cover it. And my operation manager looked at me and smiled and said, okay, that means you're closing until 6. I said, yeah, I know. I'll try and finish whatever I can need to do in the lab, and then I'll be out dispensing. So this is the kind of day that I had. And I can tell you that I can throw my hand up and I can get really upset and my day will be ruined. But rather I took the positive approach and thankful that I'm there to be able to step in and look after what need to be done. It's not the best because, now we're 2 staff short today, but this is the situation. You can change anything. If I don't step in, there's nothing else to do. So it's no point of getting upset, and just do the job and be happy that you are there to be able to cover it. So, that's sort of my example of gratitude, that I'm looking at everything from positive point of view. So from your point of view, I know this is a tough situation for a lot of people out there, but look at it, what else, from a positive point of view, little thing that you can see and be joyful about it, be happy about it. This is weekend coming. If you're at home already for, whatever time frame, like I said, weekend may not be anything different than, any other day for last a few days or a few weeks. But just enjoy the moment, meditate, listen to music, dance. I've actually had before I came on the Facebook Live, I did a little dance, 11-second dance, because I'm happy that it's weekend, it's Friday, I can rest, but I also thankful that last 3 weeks I've been able to do what I've been able to do so that my customers and my patients don't get the medication that they need. I hope this is helpful in this tough time for all of you guys. One step at a time, we're going to get through this. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.